Hi everybody, this is Diane. If you've been watching my channel over the last week, you have seen some design team project pieces I've been working on for Artzology. This is going to be the design team project video where I just show all three of the elements that I made in one video, and then I can link this to Deb so that she can see that I've done my project for her. I will do a flip through of this journal. It's almost done. I think it is done, but I might want to put a few things in, like cards and things like that. But I want to work on the second one, and then I'll show them both together. But there were three elements that I made using Artzology's ephemera pieces. I used the flower seed advertisements, and I printed out a whole bunch of them by accident, so I still have a bunch left. But some of these will go in the second journal. And I also used the library cards. So the first project I did was taking my large garden greenhouse cards that came in a plastic greenhouse. You were supposed to collect them and save them in this greenhouse box. I think they were from the 70s. So I took the plain ones that didn't have the photographs of the plants on them. See, there's one that has the photograph, and then there are some that don't, that have more information on them than like this one. So I used those, and I wanted to make something to just place on the divider pages of this journal. So I took the library cards and stitched around it. So you can journal on this. Maybe you could write about what you're keeping inside this one, behind this divider, if you're going to use dividers in your journal. Pardon me. And then I just sewed this piece of fiber on it for decoration. Another tab, sorry, I used an index card and did a special stitch around it, put a little applique here, and then I took one of the seed advertisements, the flower advertisements, and just put it in, just sewed a little scrap of fabric on it and tucked it in there. This one again just has the card tucked inside with some fabric sewn on it. I'm going to talk about this in a minute because that's another element that I made. Here again we have the library card sewn onto the greenhouse card with some of the trim, the vine and leaf trim for decoration. And instead of covering up this, I put this one on the back side. I used one of her cards and just sewed a piece of lace on it and tucked it inside a pocket there. And this one I did a side pocket so you could still see this picture, and put this beautiful, beautiful card inside it. It's from her kit. And then the last one that's in this book is just, I put a diagonal pocket on here and then put another card inside. So that was the first element that I made with Artzology. Next, I used the seed packet cards or advertisements and made these matchbook notebooks. So there is a video showing how I did this, but it's just a piece of cardstock folded so that you can tuck the flap inside, and it contains the notepad. I just sewed one of the images to the front. Piece of trim is sewn to the little flap part, and then there's just some paper inside for a notebook. So there's one. These are really quick and easy to do. All of these elements that I made are very quick and easy. They don't take a lot of time. I made a lot that I can put in my stash in a short period of time. One of them is in that book that I just showed you. And then the third element that I made is with the library cards, and I have a video on this also. I sewed the library card to a piece of music paper or book page, and put some, like 4 layers of sewing pattern tissue paper in between this and the backing. So you can write on this. It does have a nice feel to it because of that tissue paper inside. I like that. And I got that idea from Gail Agostinelli. And then I added a tab to each card. So some of the tabs I put on the top and some on the side. And there's one that's on a book page, the rest are on music page paper. So you could put an eyelet on these and hang a charm or a bead bulb pin or something. So those are the 3 elements that I made using Artzology's Ephemera. And I will link her shop below. That was my design team project for August for Artzology. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.